Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And welcome to today's match.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And now we observe the national anthems. What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
So off we go then. Jenna. And the shot! Spread it left. Semenyo. And Sulemana. Ayew. It's a promising position. And it's played in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Quality ball. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, this looks sharp. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played out towards the right wing. Sulemana. Plays the return pass. Ferdinand. And the counter is on. And no, he's seen through all of that. Pelopessi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than... He's having a pop! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Ghana have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the right flank. That's been slipped through. Now it's Semenyo. Sulemana. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Turns back here, probably the best option. Romani.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in, and it's made its way. Great chance! And he's there to get it away. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Semenyo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to dink it through. He's having a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
He's picked his way through. He has a look up. And this is... tries a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Has a look and plays it forward. This looks promising. This is Ayew, and it's played into the middle. And they've managed to get rid. Ferdinand is always scanning the pitch for targets. Space for him to turn and look. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Semenyo. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through. Romani. And he's managed to get free. Looking for options for movement. Sulemana. That's going wide left. Now Semenyo. Kambuaya plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Jena. And that interception was most necessary. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
The second period is on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! Semenyo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's forced to go back. Spread to the right. Reinders aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. That's a decent clearance. Semenyo. Played back into the centre. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Gives it back. Sulemana. This is a promising build-up. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Ayew! Semenyo! He will be livid with himself. Nicely aimed pass. Opts for safety. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Can he latch on to this? Goes for a shot! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Substitutions taking place.
Ghana choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Chance here to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Looking to play him in. And that has been knocked clear.
Ghana really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that is a good chance! And he hits the net! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Number 20.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Vikri to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Substitution.
The first breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
A probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
17.
Pinches it off him. Oh, good spread. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Verdonk. He's being urged to shoot. There. Bullish header! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Cross into the box. Ghana with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Williams! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a pretty loose pass. No, again there's no way through.
Has been indicated.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Sulemana.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, they could break here. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely bit of skill. Knocks it into space. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Ferdinand, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
From the regional police department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.